Ever wonder why she's always on your mind, but her phone stays silent? What if I told you her silence doesn't mean she's lost interest, but that she's waiting for you to make the move she's been dreaming about? You're lying in bed at night, phone in hand, staring at your last message to her. You've reread it 3 times, wondering if you said something wrong. You see her last online status, but the screen stays dark. She hasn't replied in hours, or maybe days. And every time your phone buzzes, your heart jumps, hoping it's her. But it never is. You've been there, haven't you? That feeling of confusion, the frustration of knowing you had a spark, but now she's gone quiet. The worst part? During the day you can almost distract yourself, work, friends, the gym, but at night when the world gets quiet, the silence of your phone gets deafening, and you start replaying every conversation you ever had with her. Every joke, every compliment, every flirty text that once made your heart race. You remember the first time she sent you that long, excited message late at night. How she seemed so into you. How you used to text until you fell asleep, and now you find yourself questioning everything. You wonder, did she meet someone else? Did she lose interest? Did you push too hard? Or not enough? But here's the truth most guys never realize. Women don't stop wanting you just because they go silent. In fact, sometimes they want you more than ever. But they're terrified of looking desperate. They're waiting for you to show you're a man who knows what he wants and isn't afraid to go after it. Think about it. She's with her friends, and your name comes up. She laughs a little too loudly, changes the topic too quickly, or maybe goes quiet as they tease her about you. Later that night, she scrolls through your old texts, smiling at your jokes. Her finger hovers over the keyboard. She wants to message you. She types, "Hey," then deletes it. She types again, "I miss you," but erases it just as quickly. She's scared. Scared of being the one who looks needy. Scared of opening her heart first and getting hurt. Because in her mind, the man who makes the move is the man worth waiting for. So while you're lying there overthinking, she's lying there too, fighting the same battle in her head. She's desperate for you to reach out, to take the lead, to prove you're not like the rest. Because when you do, it gives her permission to let down her guard and show how much she truly wants you. You've felt this, haven't you? That magnetic pull between you two. The chemistry that doesn't fade even when the texts stop. The lingering eye contact, the nervous laughter, the way time flies when you're together. That doesn't just disappear because she's quiet. Silence doesn't mean indifference. It often means she's waiting. For you. So before you start doubting everything, remember, she won't text you first. But deep down, she's hoping you will. You're stuck in a silent stalemate. You like her. You felt the spark. But suddenly, she's not texting you first. Days go by. The longer the silence stretches, the more you overthink. Did I mess up? Has she lost interest? Should I move on? That confusion makes you either chase desperately or retreat completely, killing the connection you worked so hard to build. Most men assume her silence means rejection. But here's what almost no one tells you. Many women crave the man's initiative, especially early on. Her hesitation doesn't mean she's over you. It's often a test of your confidence and leadership. Deep down, she wants you to step up, to show you're decisive and interested enough to bridge the silence. Why? Because women fear coming off as needy. So they wait. And wait, hoping you'll prove you're the man who can handle taking the first step. So what do you do when she's quiet, but you still feel that spark? Here are 3 practical signs she's dying for you to text first, and what you should do when you see them. Checkmark 1. She watches your stories or likes your posts, but doesn't message. If she's engaging with you on social media but avoiding direct conversation, it's a clear sign you're still on her mind. She wants you to notice she's paying attention without putting herself on the line. What to do? Send a light, confident message related to something she reacted to, like, "Glad you liked that reel. Made me think of our convo the other night." It feels natural and shows you're paying attention too. 2. She's always online around the same time as you. She might coincidentally be active whenever you are. This is often a subconscious way of hanging around, hoping you'll text first. What to do? Strike up a conversation when you see her online. Keep it casual but personal, like, "Just thought of you when I saw something relevant to her interests. Had to share." 3. Mutual friends tell you she mentions you. If you hear she's asked about you, dropped your name, or smiled when someone brought you up, she's emotionally invested. But she's holding back, fearing she'll seem too eager. What to do? Reach out directly. Don't wait for a perfect moment. A simple, upbeat message like, "Hey, I heard you were asking about me." Made my day, shows confidence and reopens the conversation naturally. When she's quiet, don't assume she's lost interest. Recognize the signs she's waiting, and lead the way. Women are drawn to men who can take initiative without desperation. By noticing her subtle signals and confidently restarting the dialogue, you stand out from the crowd of guys who either chase mindlessly or give up at the first hint of silence. Remember, silence isn't rejection. It's an invitation for you to step up. She's silent. But don't mistake her quiet for indifference, because every second she's not texting you, she's thinking about you, obsessing over you, wondering why you haven't reached out. This isn't rejection. This is resistance. And resistance isn't the end. It's the spark before the fire. She's lying awake, phone in hand, heart pounding every time a notification lights up her screen, praying it's your name. But she'll never send the first message. Why? Because she needs to know you're the man who won't hesitate to claim what he wants. This isn't your moment to shrink back. It's your chance to rise up. Don't let her silence steal your confidence. Don't let your doubts poison what you know you felt. The chemistry was real. The connection was electric. She felt it too. So break the silence. Shatter the distance. Send the message that reignites everything. Because in her quiet, she's screaming for you to lead. This isn't your heartbreak. It's your opportunity. Remember, weak men retreat into silence. Strong men cut through it. She won't text you first. But right now, she desperately wants you to. So now you know the truth. Her silence isn't the end of the story. It's the start of your moment to lead. While you sit there questioning every word you sent, she's hoping, waiting, craving your courage to close the distance. Ask yourself this: are you going to let fear write your ending? Or will you step forward and show her you're the man who knows what he wants? Because the only difference between the man who loses her and the man who wins her heart is who acts first. This isn't about sending a desperate text. It's about showing her you're confident enough to break the silence. It's about proving you're not like every other guy who disappears at the first sign of uncertainty. So here's your next step. Pick up your phone, send her a message that reminds her of the spark you shared, and reignite the conversation. Keep it light, playful, and genuine. But don't stay silent another day.